Hello and welcome in all you basketball fans for another installment of YSN Live Basketball. John Jay and Janica Faro Gymnasium is our site of boys basketball on the network tonight as the Ursuline Fighting Irish coming in with a record of 11-1, hosting the Austintown Fitch Falcons with a record of 9-4. Fitch ranked number 5 in the YSN Power 25 rankings. Ursuline ranked number 1. We'll take a look at those power rankings a little bit later. First, let's look at the starters for tonight's ball game as Ursuline starting 5, Gino Lucente, Deshaun Will, Vincent Flotto, Jaden Payne, and Terrence Pankey. The other side for Fitch, Gianni Maley, Marcel Finkley, Alan Hill, Carter Owens, and Alex Hill. Both these teams possess some height. Jaden Payne standing at 6'7" for the Irish, the junior. Couple of 6'5" freshmen, a pair in the Twin Towers of Alex and Alan Hill, the combination. Looks to be Alex Hill and Jaden Payne to meet at the Shamrock in the center. And we are just seconds away from opening tip. A lot of implications on the line in this one. Although it's just a non-conference match, a good measuring stick game for both programs. Fitch ends up with possession initially. Alan Hill has it on the wing, kicks over to Finkley. Passing around the wing, tried to get the penetration on the baseline cut to Alan Hill. It goes out of bounds and back to the Irish. Fitch wasting little time putting that press on the Irish. Deshaun Will now over to Pankey. Pankey, so much improvement from junior to senior year, was a phenomenal all-star level caliber player in his junior season. Got even better coming into the senior campaign as an offensive foul whistled on the Irish, and I think Pankey got called for it. He did. That'll be his first and an early foul for Ursuline. The guard play supreme between these two schools and a lot of quick athleticism. Gianni Maley tries to get the bread and butter shot. What defense by Deshaun Will. Closed the gap quickly, and Will leaving little breathing room for Maley to get the mid-ranger off. And he left it way short, back to Ursuline. Pankey, nice move to get into the free throw line. Kick out to Deshaun Will, three-pointer. Off the mark, hits a few hands, and it's off the Irish last. Irish sit back defensively. Pick up the ball at half court. As Finkley on that wing, Pankey guarding. Finkley tries to create some space. Oh, what a knockdown shot. Marcel Finkley on Terrence Pankey defensively, and able to get the initial bucket off in this one here from Ursuline. Flotto over to Will, back to Flotto. Flotto splits the defense, kicks it out. Lucente three-pointer, left it short, rebounded by Maley. Maley running the floor now the other way for Fitch. Stopped up, kicks off to Finkley. Finkley calls for the screen on Will, gets some space. Has Jaden Payne pick him up, fakes it, kicks out to Maley. Fitch resetting in the half court. Under 6 minutes to play here in quarter number 1. Maley takes it to the hole, leaves it well short. It's rebounded by the Irish. They have an advantage in the fast break. Pankey all the way, too short on the shot, rebounded by Finkley. Falcons are running now. Trying to get a score counterwise on the fast break. They have to move it around. Carter Owens three-pointer, left it on the back iron. The rebounded by Lucente, and here comes Ursuline. Pankey, nice crossover way downtown. Flotto that time. A little bit off the mark. Carter Owens slows things down. Only a single bucket. Marcel Finkley, the lone scorer in this ball game. Just under 3 minutes have gone by here in quarter number 1. And checking in for the Irish, that'll be Nick Bako, multi-sports star. See him on the baseball field. I believe he batted over 400 in the regular season last year. One of those kids that gives you 100% effort all the time. Step into the 3, Marcel Finkley. Rainbowed the shot over the iron, and the Irish looking for their first bucket. Jaden Payne on the delay. What defense! Alex Hill gets the block. Maley now runs it the other way. Bako, good job keeping him in front. Very athletic Irish team. Can play man-to-man defense and play it very well. What's generated success, 11 of the first 12 ball games have resulted in wins. Foul's going to be called there as Finkley going to go to the line for 2 off the shooting foul called on the Irish. Second one on Ursuline. And I believe they tagged Bako with it, his first. Finkley, all the points in this ball game so far as Fitch leads it 3-0. Falcons now aware of the fast break scoring threat that the Irish impose. Sent a few to the backcourt, knowing how quick Ursuline likes to operate offensively. Flato, oh, the nice kick around, going baseline. Bako with the floater on his left. Left it short, hits a few hands, ends up in Maley's. Finkley runs it for Fitch, steps into the 3. Left it short, rebound, a couple rebounds, and Allen Hill converts the bucket. And a 6-0 run for Fitch to start out. Ursuline looking for some offense. Pankey, the ball handler, getting the call from Coach Gunther in the backcourt. Now to Will, Deshaun Will, off the screen, three-pointer, and he knocked it down. Cut the lead in half. Deshaun Will, the sophomore, had a great freshman season out in Camel Memorial, and he's continuing it right here in Ursuline. Finkley out to Maley and back to Finkley. Had a look, but that was a long distance shot. Maley into that dribble drive, looks to feed it. Had trouble handling it. Alex Hill kicked out to Finkley, and an offensive foul called on Fitch. And it'll be the second one whistled on the Falcons. Tag it up to Allen Hill, who picks up his first. And with 3 minutes, 8 seconds on the clock, the Irish trail by 3 with possession. Low scoring first quarter so far. Both teams trying to establish their offensive rhythm. Nice movement by Pankey. And the foul called. Alex Hill got too much contact on Lucente. And Gino Lucente to step to the free throw line for a pair. Packed house tonight, as you could see. Not many seats to be seen on either sideline. Some seats being occupied up here as well behind me. Great Friday night of basketball here on the north side of Youngstown. Irish student section in beach theme today. Quite a few students came rolling in here wearing shorts too. And a pair of knockdown free throws, and it's a 1-point game. Maley trying to create a seam, couldn't create the pass. They tipped it loose. Deshaun Will, credit him with the steal. Will gets over to Pankey. Pankey starts his attack on Maley, kicks over, three-pointer, takes a few bounces off the rim, ends up in the hands of Alex Hill. Carter Owens now runs the other way with the dribble, kicks off to Finkley. Finkley guarded by Will. Pair of sophomores going at it. Now out to Gianni Maley on the cloverleaf. Maley tries to attack, gets off the screen, goes baseline, had it blocked, back into the hands of Fitch. Allen Hill trying to create space, knocked it out of bounds and back to the Irish. And it's a low-scoring game, not because the offense is playing bad. It's the defense suffocating right now by both squads, not allowing many open lanes and not a ton of open looks to be had so far in this first quarter. We'll see if fatigue starts to play a factor for either of these squads as this game rolls along. Flotto got off to Burney, back to Flotto, three-pointer, and that was way downtown. Offensive board by Will. Will gets trapped up, gets it out to Pankey. Flotto attacks, stops up at the free throw line, out to Pankey again. Terrence Pankey attacks on Finkley, the shot up and off to the right. Nice defense from Marcel Finkley as he gets the stop on Pankey. Had a seam, Alex Hill too strong, tried to get the board, and the offensive foul over the back gonna be called on Alex Hill. Cam Jarrow's gonna have to check in, likely for one of the Hills, and it's gonna be for Alex Hill. Three fouls now called on Fitch here in the first quarter, two on the other side for the Irish. 6-5 Austintown. Here with 1:24 and ticking in quarter number one. Will out to Lucente, three-pointer. Looking for his second of the quarter, rebounded by Finkley. Finkley keeps possession, runs it the other way, kicks off. Owens, three-pointer. He dialed it up from the wing and extended the Fitch lead to 4. Ursuline looking for a counter bucket, 55 seconds and ticking. Three-pointer up, overshot, saved by Carter Owens. And Marcel Finkley takes over. 35 seconds and ticking, quarter number one. Low-scoring ball game here from John Jay and Janet Cafaro Gymnasium. Mid-ranger no good from Finkley. Look at Cam Jarros with the pickup and the bank in. And the Falcon lead back to a half dozen. And on the arm with the foul, Fitch to pick it up. And I believe Finkley getting tagged with the foul. That'll be his first. 4 now on Austintown. Finkley gonna check out. Kendall Ziegler coming in. Ursuline to inbound, trailing by 6. Deshaun Will. 15 seconds and ticking here for the Irish. 10 seconds. Terrence Pankey holds. 7 seconds. He goes to attack. Looks for a lane. Gets stopped up. Traveling violation called on Pankey. And they turn it over. Back to the Falcons. Pankey so quick, though, on those takes. And his jump stops. Unbelievable the distance he clears with it. Fitch has only 3.5 seconds. They're going to roll it. Maley picks it up, kicks it into high gear. Full overdrive, but he left it on the rim, and I don't think it would have counted anyway, as he couldn't get the shot off before the buzzer. We're through one quarter of play here in Ursuline High School, and the Austintown Fitch Falcons lead it by 6. We're going to take a real quick break. Be back after this on ysnlive.com. Welcome back, everybody, as we Welcome you in for the start of the second quarter. As we get ready for the start, let's take a look at these top 25 area boys basketball rankings. You see Ursuline came into this week leading at number 1, Louisville 2, Liverpool 3, Canfield 4, and Austintown Fitch ranked number 5. And all RPI based, important to note with the power rankings now. So all computer science based off the schedule, who your opponents played and who your opponents' played, and calculating the wins all through that. As Flotto going for the alley-oop attempt, and it was a bank in from Terrence Pankey. What a shot on the layup. What a pass too. Flotto finding Pankey and the finish. Maley gets off the screen of Jaros, gets a little bit of room, puts it up and puts it in. Difficult shot for Maley, still able to convert. Deshaun Will, pass just off the fingertips, recovered by Pankey, running baseline, and it was blocked. Allen Hill tracked it down. Finkley, full head of steam, stops up, kicks out to Maley. Lead back to 6 for Fitch. 7 minutes and ticking. Nice take by Maley, but too strong off the glass. Heavy-handed on the shot. Foul is called as caught in a tie-up between Pankey and I believe that was Allen Hill, and it was. And Allen Hill gets tagged with his second foul of the ball game. And Alex Hill, the twin, gonna come right in for Allen. Ursuline basketball as they trail by 3, gonna be inbounding right in front of their own bench. Bernie with possession. Lucente goes to Flotto, got to the corner, kicks back in. Payne creates space off of Jaros and able to convert. What a take from the post by Jaden Payne. Cam Jaros attempts the shot and knocks it down. His second of the game, 4 points for Jaros. Good defense on Flotto. They kick it out. Bernie lining up the tray. He knocked it down. Back and forth we go. It's a 3-point game. 1 possession separates these two. Gianni Maley with the shake and bake. Feeds over now to Jaros. Jaros looking for the baseline cut, and it goes off the hands of Alex Hill. And the turnover back to the Irish. Five fouls for Fitch, 2 for Ursuline at a tick over 6 minutes to play here in the first half. Pankey kicks over, Flotto 3, trying to go back to back, looking for 2. Jaros tracks down the board, gets out to Owens, and Fitch runs the other way. Maley stopped up at the wing. Flotto defensively on him. Feed over to Finkley. Finkley now to Maley. Scanning from the wing. Backing out now into his dribble, guarded by Bernie. Off the screen. Tried to give it to Jaros, and Jaros draws the foul. Terrence Pankey, I believe, going to get whistled for it. And that'll be his second. It'll be interesting to see. Coach Gunther elects to leave him in. Pankey, a really good defensive player, too. Doesn't typically get into a whole lot of foul trouble, so it's one of those cases where you can trust him, but do you take that risk? As Nick Bako coming in, and I don't think Coach Gunther's going to take that risk, and he's not. Going to save his superstar for some crunch moments in this ball game. It's more of a case you just don't want him to pick up that third before the second half. It really puts you in a tough position then, second half. Only 1 foul left to give before he would be fouled out, and that's a risk you can't really afford to take in a close ball game, and you expect it to be close. Jaden Payne with a painful take to the rack, bumping and bruising his way, creating some space and drawing the foul. And Payne steps to the line for a pair. 3 points. The Irish have scored here in succession from the free throw line until that miss. And now subbing in Allen Hill for Fitch. He has 2 fouls as well, so risking to bring Allen Hill back in. Hill tries to get the board, offensive board, Lucente, and an extra look. Flotto dials it up from way downtown, came in offensive board. Jaden Payne tried to track it down. Carter Owens saving it, and Coach Beanie from Austintown takes the timeout. Leaves Austintown with 4, Ursuline with a full 5. We'll keep it right here through the timeout. Let's take a look at the conference standings for both these squads. First for the Irish in the Steel Valley Conference, currently leading it. Conference record, obviously, all that matters. Not a conference game between these two, only going to affect the overall record, but Ursuline still leading the conference with that 2-0 clip. Cheney right behind them, 2-1. East and Mooney to follow behind them in the 4-person Steel Valley Conference. In the 5-team All-American Conference, Canfield leads it with that 3-0 clip. Fitch and Harding tied for second with the 3-1 record. Fitch, of course, falling to Harding for their 1 loss of the season. Right back here, and it's Austintown basketball. As Fitch out of the timeout with possession. Jaros, nice screen set to Will, over to Maley. Maley trying to create space on Flotto. And the 5-second call on Maley, and the Falcons give it up on a turnover back to the Irish. Kind of mistakes you want to definitely limit in a ball game of this magnitude. Irish look to make the Falcons pay for the turnover. Lucente with the dribble. Over to Will. Deshaun Will. Gets to the elbow, kicks out to Bako, pass to Flotto. Flotto drives in, Lucente in the corner now. Lucente stops up, kicks out, 3-pointer, Payne in and out on the attempt, trying to get a hold of it, and came in for the jump ball. What hustle by Deshaun Will. Fitch to keep it as the arrow favored the Falcons, but still, nice hustle play by Will to draw the jump ball. Presses on with Flotto on Maley. Maley able to get past him. Kick over to Finkley. Try to go extra pass in the corner, a little high, allowed Payne to close out. Ball is loose, picked up by Finkley. 3:45 ticking, first half. Finkley stops up. Jaros look from the free throw line. Left it on the rim, rebounded Payne. Deshaun Will has the ball. The Irish are running in the fast break. Kick out. Flotto steps in, pass out. Lucente, 3-pointer top, off to the right as it goes out of bounds, hitting the top of the glass. And Fitch to get it back. Gianni Maley now. Getting met by Flotto. Flotto, good defense from the midcourt, swats it away, swatting it right into the hands of Payne. This should be a bucket for Will. Coast to coast, count it, and 1. Contact come in late, and I think it was on Allen Hill. That'll be 3 for Hill, and it puts him in imminent foul trouble if that's the case. No, excuse me, second foul for Hill. 2 fouls for the other twin, Alex Hill, as well, but now both Hill with 2. No, I was right. It is the 3rd foul for Hill. They addressed that on the scoreboard. So Hill with 3 fouls. And the Falcons going to need some minutes from the bench. It's a 2-point game here from John Jay and Janica Faro Gymnasium. Quick passing around, losing the handle, Carter Owens. Bako came up with it. There's 2 in the backcourt, all the way. The score, the tie. Lucente knots us up at 17. Carter Owens trying to trap him. They go to Maley. Baseline attempt. Left it short. Ursuline turning on the afterburners. Coast to coast. Lucente creates space. And it's off of the Falcons last. And give it back to Ursuline. Will to inbound. Flotto gets the inbound pass and takes it to the midcourt stripe. Starting out of the half court now, the Irish. Will fakes. Looking to trap Payne in that corner. Payne goes over. Flotto 3. Couldn't dial it in. Rebound by Will and the Irish. Another shot attempt. Turn around. Knock it down. Deshaun Will takes the lead for the Irish. Fitch now trails by 3. Finkley steps in and out. Off some hands into Jaden Paynes. Irish running the fast break. Will, Bako, Flotto, corner. Off of the iron, no good. Maley runs the other way for Fitch. Carter Owens the pass and into the screen. Using it, Finkley, wing 3. Too strong on the attempt. Foul called on the floor, and I think this one's on Ursuline. And it is on the Irish, and I think William Burney, the one that called, no, excuse me, it was Gino Lucente called for it. Saw the official hold up 2, but he was saying it was 2. No, I thought he was calling 2 free throws. No, it's a baseline try. One of the officials holding up 2. I think he might have meant 3. No, 12 is what he meant as the foul addressed to the Irish's Jaden Payne. That's just his first. Team's 4th, though. 7 the other way for Fitch as the Irish are in the single bonus for the final minute remaining here in the half. Jaros has it at the free throw line. Poked it loose to Sean Will. Oh, what a pass. Easy bucket layup attempt, and the Irish are up by 5. Fitch now trailing. Maley trying to save it right into the hands of Ursuline. Looking for another fast break try. Finkley, what passing? Bako, the bucket. Lead extended. A final minute run by the Irish pushes the lead to 7. Finkley the 3, left it wide right. 7 seconds left. 3-pointer way downtown, in and out. And leaving that shot on the rim. Ursuline speed races their way to a 7-point lead to end the halftime. As we have a 10-minute intermission here from John Jay and Janica Faro Gymnasium, the Ursuline Irish lead it 24-17. We'll be back with the second half of action and more right here on ysnlive.com.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience, WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our family's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Welcome back in, everybody, for the second half of action here from Ursuline High School. We, of course, thank our sponsors like Youngstown State and all of our sponsors that are able to make this game completely possible for you to view absolutely free tonight. Again, free of charge. Thanks again to all of our wonderful sponsors. And if you want to join the YSN Live Army and get yourself a sponsorship spot, you can go to ysnlive.com/advertise to see a package that best fits your company. Irish propelled ahead to a 7-point lead to end that first half. And they're going to start out with possession here in the second. Vicente got to Deshaun Will. Running baseline, Pankey gets it in transition from the top, but left it on the rim. Finkley goes to Maley. Maley back to Finkley, swing over to Carter Owens. Alex out to Carter Owens, corner three, And no good on the attempt. Offensive board. Tried to get it, and it's off of Jaden Payne last, swatting it away from Allen Hill. Finkley to inbound, baseline, scanning. Looking to pass, goes way downtown, but it is stolen away. Deshaun Will picked it clean, coast to coast, and a bucket. The lead to 9 for Ursuline. Gianni Maley, pass to Alex Hill. Cross-court pass to Finkley, now to Alex Hill again. Free throw line, takes it in on Payne, kicks it out to Carter Owens. Looking to set the screen, taking the bump. Owens gets it off one of the Irish, and it is out of bounds off of Ursuline. Finkley to inbound, and he gets it to Maley. Carter Owens trying to take advantage of the three as Pankey got tripped up, trying to come off the screen, looking to respond, and they do immediately. What a response, 3 by Flotto, and right back up by 9 are the Irish. Bang, bang, 2 quick 3-pointers. Back and forth. Irish maintain their lead. Finkley, the free throw line take, and it's good. Finkley with the bucket, cuts the deficit to 7 for Austintown. Pankey to Will, Will to the top. Splits the defense, burst of speed, kicks it out. Flotto now goes into his dribble. Picked up by Maley defensively. Will gets the handoff. And like a 2-3 zone. Fitch sitting in. Over top as Pankey gets it, and he just bullies his way through the pressure of the Falcons and gets the lead right back to 9. Back and forth passing, and that pass missing the mark right into the hands of the Irish. Flotto full speed ahead, the bucket, the 11-point lead. Timeout Austintown, their second of the game. The Irish starting to distance themselves now. 33-22 Ursuline. We got 5:35 left in the third. We'll be back right after this on ysnlive.com.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana, and I am why I'm proud.
I'm Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back, everybody. 5:35 left here in quarter number 3. Irish by 11. It is Falcon basketball, but they're at risk of falling dangerously behind the Irish if they can't start finding some offensive mojo soon. Irish have been doing a phenomenal job defensively with the turnovers, live ball turnovers at that. And there's another example of it, just throwing it out to the man in front. Flotto with a reverse take. Left it on the glass, trying to secure the board. Tie up for it. Payne gets it out, swing it over. Flotto fakes. And they're going to reset in the half court. Pankey, senior, splits the defense to the corner. The three-pointer up and down. Gino Lucente. And the deficit up to 14. Trying to come from the back end with the steal. Lucente gets tagged for the foul. Inbounding going to be Finkley. 4:49, third quarter of play. Maley works out to Finkley. Tried to get it inside. It was stolen away by Pankey. Flotto, 3. It's short. Bako with the rebound. Hustle plays. Ursuline winning all of them. They draw the foul. Jane Payne going to the line for a pair. Jane Payne, 2 points tonight. 2 attempts here at the stripe. And he falls flush with the first of 2, and the lead to 15. Cam Jarros coming in. Allen Hill checking out. And going 2 for 2 is Payne. And the Irish lead extends a bit more. They're going to check Payne out of the ball game, get him some fresh legs and a little bit of rest on the bench. Fitch desperately needs some offense. Maley losing the handle, has to back out. Kicks over to Finkley. Maley gets it, splits the defense, stops, pops, and puts it in. Bread and butter shot for Maley. It's Pankey. The carry called on Pankey, and the turnover back to Fitch. So inbounding going to be Fitch, sideline. As Allen Hill picked up his 4th foul, so not a whole lot of time left that you could really afford to keep Allen Hill in this game. So they have to sub him out. Fitch with the ball, had the last score, looking to get 2 for 2. Oh, the turnover. Burney picked his pocket clean, and Burney foul from the back. Carter Owens bumped him, and the foul addressed to Fitch, and that'll be Owens' first. Pankey to inbound. Irish's side of the court. Group substitution coming in. Lucente, Payne, and Will all coming in for the Irish. Terrence Pankey also going to check out, and inbounding going to be Burney now. Deshaun Will has possession and gets it right back. Passing around, 3-pointer lined up, left on the rim. Another offensive board for Ursuline. Creating multiple second chance opportunities tonight. The Irish dominating in the glass game. Shake and bake 3. Rebounded that time by Carter Owens, and Fitch out of the miss. Finkley to Ziegler. Ziegler gets to Alex Hill, who takes the bump, converts the bucket, and one opportunity for Austintown. Nice delay by Alex Hill. And a strong finish to complement. And the lead down to 12 for the Irish. Pankey checking right back in for Burney. Came off the floor for a quick drink of water and back in immediately. Alex Hill can't convert the and one attempt as it rattles in and out. Deshaun Will with Ziegler on him defensively, lost him. Finkley on the ground trying to get back to his feet. Gino Lucente knocks down the 3 in the meantime, and the Irish extend their lead again. Hitting a few hands of the Falcon. Ziegler to Alex Hill. Finkley stops and pops. Baseline try, little too strong. Ziegler with the board. Finkley, another try, left that one on the rim. Hits off the hands of Jaros, ends up with Pankey, and the foul going to be whistled on Finkley for the defense. A little bit too much pressure, a little too much contact, and Finkley gets tagged. .15 lead for Ursuline. 2:19 to go, third quarter of play. Pankey keeps a hold of it, now into a dribble. Lucente kicks over to Will. Under 2 to play here in the third. Sophomore Will. Into his dribble, the kick out to Lucente, who will take it to the top and hold. Slowing things down and being patient in the offensive half court. What a quick take, and Pankey with a fine finish. And the lead to 17. Ursuline. Pedal to the metal time. Finkley to Maley. Minute 15 and ticking. Third quarter. Carter Owens three-pointer, and he knocks it down. Trying to keep close here is Austintown with those buckets. Looking to respond with a three. Fitch pries it loose. 55 seconds left here in the third. Go to Carter Owens. Steps into another three. Trying to knock it down. Left it on the rim. Into the hands of Deshaun Will. Oh, tried to get the take. Payne. And that ball goes out of bounds. Off of the Irish last. 39.3. Kendall Ziegler to check back in. Smaller lineup, center going to be Alex Hill. Now for Fitch. Maley, full head of steam, kicks out to Owens. Owens tries to get off the screen, now to Maley. 27 seconds and ticking. As Maley left it short, and great defense, help defense that came in from Jaden Payne the whole way, and the foul on the baseline try from Gino Lucente will send him to the line for a pair now. Lucente with a half dozen, or 10, excuse me. 10 points on the night, double digits on the night. 6 points for Pankey, 4 for Payne, and 7 for Flotto. Make it now 11 for Lucente, the Irish leading scorer, as he pushes that lead back to 15. Two for two in the tries, and the Irish continuing to play from in front. 18.8 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. We're going to take a timeout. As the timeout happens on the floor as well, we'll take one here on the network and be back after this.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
I'm Tracy, and I can make your car buying experience as simple as finding a vehicle you love, getting you approved for financing that works for you, and giving you the customer service you deserve. Find out how easy purchasing a vehicle can be this tax season at Greenwood Chevrolet.
18.5 seconds, 18 and a half. All that remains here in quarter number 3. From John Jay and Janet Cafaro Gymnasium. Carter Owens kicks to Ziegler in the corner. Ziegler goes to Finkley. Finkley tries to split it. No one in the corner, and the ball goes out of bounds. 7.5 seconds remain, and the Irish to get it back. Looking to extend their lead even more. Ursuline will have time to set up a shot. Pankey gets to the other side. Flotto, the 3, splashes it home. The buzzer sounds. We're heading to the 4th, and the Irish have a 19-point lead.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Vincent Flotto with a 3-pointer as the 3rd quarter expired has separated the Irish by 19 points from the Austintown Fitch Falcons, the visitors here at Ursuline High School. Fitch, time not on their side. Final 8 to play. Ursuline with a hefty advantage. Carter Owens, too strong on the attempt. Irish get the board. Terrence Pankey ends up with it. And the foul called on Gianni Maley. Too much contact on Pankey. And that'll be his first of the night. Irish to inbound right in front of their own bench, and it looks to be Pankey to be doing so. Nick Bako in for Lucente. As Pankey scans, feeds to Flotto, right back to Lucente. And out of bounds, they said, when the handoff occurred to Deshaun Will, so the turnover back to Austintown. Moving it around, Finkley, the look from 3, and he knocks it down. 3-pointer for Fitch. 3-pointer response, and knocking it down, Vincent Flotto. They have to go way deep to Gianni Maley. Finkley, Alex Hill, turnaround jumper, and home. And the whistle blown, and 2 free throws going to be coming up for Jaden Payne. And that'll be 5 fouls for Allen Hill. He's fouled out of the game. Cam Jaros to check in. 5:57, final quarter of play. And the Ursuline Irish, commanding lead, looking to close it out. And Pankey converts his first of 2. And the lead back to 18. 6 possessions separating these two squads, and honestly, with under 6 minutes to play, Fitch really needs to kick it into overdrive and hope to convert quickly on the scoring side. That's the thing with this Ursuline defense. They don't allow open looks often. And you really got to work this defense to try to get openings or shoot from a little bit further out. That doesn't seem to be a problem for Carter Owens as he splashes it home from about 4 feet beyond the arc. Into the attack, Banky, the mid-ranger, knock it down. That's been a bread and butter shot throughout his entire career, and he showcases it once again. A 54-37 lead on the floor for the Irish as a timeout taken on the court. We'll take one as well and be back after this on ysnlive.com.
Hi, I want to tell you about my Trish Yearwood home collection available at Sheely's Furniture. With 2 locations serving Ohio and Pennsylvania, Sheely's is one of the country's top sellers of my home collection. And the best part? At Sheely's, you never have to wait for a sale. They offer everyday low pricing as well as a price match guarantee, so you can shop the Trish Yearwood home collection with confidence. Come see my collection with something to offer for every room in your home and get it all with free local delivery, only at Sheely's Furniture.
Welcome back, everybody. 4th quarter of play here from John Jay and Janet Cafaro Gymnasium. Falcons trail the Irish in this one as the #1 ranked Ursuline Fighting Irish looking to showcase exactly why they have that title, as they have a dominating lead right now on Fitch, but they draw it a little bit closer, cut it to 15 with that Gianni Maley bucket. Flotto has it on that wing. Tried to step up, knocked it loose, it looked like. Finkley. And Bernie to inbound for Ursuline. Jaros to check out, Adino to check in. Deshaun Will kicks to the corner and right back to Will. 4:40, 4th quarter. Will, 3-pointer, knock it down again, and the Irish firing on all cylinders, 57 points. And the pass off of the hands of Adino ends up with Ursuline. And kicked ball violation going to be called on Carter Owens. And Bernie to inbound. Backing down, turning around, leaving it short though. Payne gets his own board and puts it up and in. The Irish lead by 20. Off the screen, Maley can't find a seam, has to kick out to Owens. Owens to the center, extra pass to Finkley. Step to the side and knock down the shot. A 2-pointer for Finkley. And he's got 11 on the night. Nice pass, Bernie. Oh, what a give, but blocked by Adino. Denying Payne the full court try to count it. And one opportunity. Gianni Maley, athletic. Body was sideways on the take, and he converted. And he'll get an and one attempt. Fitch trying to cut it back down to 15. The last gasp effort in the waning moments. 3:33 left in the 4th. One free throw try coming up for the Falcon senior. And he converts that, and the lead down to 15 for Ursuline. Timeout taken on the floor, and it'll be a 30-second timeout for Austintown, leaving them with just the one in the game. During this timeout, we'll thank our friends over at Baird Brothers. Welcome back, everybody. 3:33 left in the game. Ursuline by 15, looking to close out their 12th victory of the season. Will to Pankey. Pankey to the corner, three-point dump off and a knockdown by Lucente. What a potent Irish offense, 62 points scored. Tried to get it in. The overarching pass, too much on it from Maley, and it's out of bounds. Pankey to inbound for the Irish. And this has been the case. Story of the game. Fitch tries to get some momentum going, but cannot stop the Irish offense getting everything they want and more. Deshaun Will to Lucente. Not that it's even bad defense from Fitch. It's just really good offense from Ursuline. Look at Payne. What strength. Said, get out of my way with the take. Counted and one. Bring in the Payne. Jaden Payne. Foot on the nail for the free throw attempt. And one opportunity. Irish back up by 20. And he knocks it down. Another member of Ursuline. Nearing double digits. Balanced offense by the Irish. And a foul on the arm. Payne gets whistled for it, and that's 5 for Ursuline. 9 points for Payne, 14 points, for Deshaun Will, 15 for Lucente, 13 for Flotto, 7 for Pankey. Carter Owens and gets the foul drawn as Deshaun Will picked it up. 2:20, fourth quarter. Owens with a pair of free throws coming up. Last foul to give for the Irish. Ursuline's in the single bonus. Fitch, next one, will put them in the single bonus. Only the first foul for Will. Has played a really clean game defensively up until this point. And the free throw attempt is short for Owens. Owens converts, and he has a baker's dozen on the evening. Pankey with it, 2:10 ticking, fourth quarter. Irish looking to close out. To that corner, Flotto, nice cut by Lucente, left it a little short, scrap for the basketball, and Carter Owens comes down with it. Pass out to Ruggles. Ruggles kicks back. Finkley had his pocket picked it loose. There goes Pankey all the way. What an athletic take. .95 seconds left in this one. Irish by 22 on their way to their 12th win of the season, trying to save it, and it goes out of bounds off the Falcons. Inbounding is going to be Flotto at a minute 23. Irish looking to just salt this one down. Triple zeros on the scoreboard as they are showcasing just why they hold that number one spot rightfully atop of those power rankings. .70 seconds left as the Irish playing a bit of keep away with this current possession, leading by 22. The pull up off the iron and a scrap for it. I believe it's out of bounds. Go back to the Falcons. Carter Owens. And a whistle blown that time. And I believe I think they called a technical. One official nearest the scorer's table, I believe, did. And a free throw opportunity coming up for Carter Owens. And first one is good for Owens. Two for two in the technical attempts. Falcons to get it back. 40 seconds left. Game has been decided, though, as the Ursuline Irish hold a 20-point lead as they propelled their way in front towards the end of that first half, took a 7-point lead and really never looked back from that point in the ball game. Three-pointer from Finkley, make the score look a little bit prettier. Irish looking for the three-point response, rebounded by Fitch. Finkley backs up, kicks around to Ziegler. Shot is up as the whistle blows, and the Ursuline Irish have another win to their resume. As we take a look at it, we'll go to 12-1 on the young season, with their next game slated to be Tuesday against St. Thomas Aquinas. 12-1 record now for the Irish to start the season, as they still hold the first place lead in the Steel Valley Conference. Other way for Fitch, will drop to 9-5 on the campaign. We'll stay 3-1 still in the conference, as the next matchup slated for the Falcons against Smithville right tomorrow, actually. Tomorrow night against Smithville. So quick turnaround for Fitch. A little bit of rest for the Irish, as their next one up will be against St. Thomas Aquinas. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Basketball. To our proud owners, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott are able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight, and there were a ton in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with Bobstein Park Baseball, YSU Football, YSNLive.com, the many hats that Mr. Leslie wears, and we thank him for each and every single one of them, not only for us, but for the entirety of the Mahoning Valley. And most importantly to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about, and so we thank you. If you are tuning in from the Austintown Fitch area supporting the Falcons, we of course want to thank you for your support from afar and your continued and constant support for not only Austintown Fitch Athletics, but also YSNLive.com. If you were right here on the north side of Youngstown supporting the Irish, we want to thank you for your continued and constant support of not only Ursuline Irish Athletics, but also YSNLive.com, or wherever you may be in the sport of high school basketball. This is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.